Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike here at Game from Scratch, and I know on the channel recently we've had a lot of Unity content, mostly because of the ongoing Humble Bundle and just when things occurred, new releases and all that stuff. But today I've got something here for the Unreal Engine crowd, and this one is, let's just say, beautiful. And also, it is currently melting my computer in the background. This file took over an hour for me to open on a very modern computer with a 2070 graphics card. So let's go take a look. It is time for some Thursday afternoon graphics porn. So this is the project, and this is the edge of reality. It's like Dark City when you get to the very edge and find out you're on the spaceship. But if we turn around, this is the beginning of a just released asset for free for all Unreal Engine developers. This is the City Park asset. We'll look at some of the details in a minute, but first I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to go through a little stroll through this. Now you're going to notice some weird shimmering. That's, I believe it's temporal anti-aliasing in Unreal Engine that just kind of happens. But if we just kind of look around, we are dealing with just a stunning park. And I'm just going to keep going. All the assets you see in this park are part of the pack. Definitely the lights are turned up a little high for sure. But, oh, well, we got something over here. So I'm just going to kind of keep going and navigate through this guy. So we just see how long it takes to get from end to end. We got a very private looking section of the park right here. Oh, we got some tennis courts. Let's go play some tennis. Oh, nope, sorry. Basketball through the hoop with you. A little rec center over here. And once again, everything you see here, every single asset used to make this scene is available here. Right to that tree, to the grass, to that garbage can, to the not going to say the word foliage, to the traffic light, to that street. And we just kind of keep going. And yes, we're going to just kind of keep going more and more. Here is a fountain rigged with a particle effect on it. Here is a bathroom, and we're going to be a little bit pervy. Oh, no, it's empty. All right, so let's just keep going. So how far across does this park go? How many unique assets are in here? And the answer is there's quite a few unique assets in here. We've got this footbridge over here. Let's go turn down here. We got some benches people snuggle up in. A couple more lights, some more trees of different type. And I got to admit, so far it hasn't felt like I've been repeating over and over and over again, except for maybe the restrooms. And let's just keep going. And we're still going and going. So this would be why it took forever to open on my computer, by the way. But yeah, this is the asset pack. Oh, we got all brand new ones here. So we've got some seating areas here. We got a hot dog vendor, so ice cream vendor, and a snack shop going on. And let's just keep our journey going. Oh, we got a bridge. Let's follow along this bridge here. Footbridge, completely different than the other one, by the way. And we'll just keep going and going. And yeah, you kind of getting the idea by now, right? We're still traveling. Oh, that's something new. Oh, no, another bathroom. Oh, this is new. We haven't had an underpass yet. Let's just take a drop through there. New lighting on that underpass. This is just staggering the amount of assets you're actually getting in this bundle or pack. Oh, this is all brand new. So we have a child's gym set to work from. And again, you can pull any of the assets out of here, by the way, and use them in whatever manner you need. Okay, there we go. So we just hit the outer boundary. So we're on SS Parkscape is now at the end. So we can follow this along to the edge to give an idea of the boundaries of what we are dealing with. And as we were flying through, other than there's repetition. So we've got repetition of the carts over here. We definitely have repetition of the bathrooms in this case, but you're just getting so many assets. You're seeing how many different assets are in play here. This all looks brand new down here. So let's go take a look at what we've got going on here. And over and over and over. So the entire thing is just staggering. So we got a bunch of steps and things to go from. This is a globe. We got some benches wrapped around it. We got a promenade coming up down here, so we can head on down that. Another child play set. It's just simply staggering the amount of assets. Oh, that's new. That are actually available in this particular pack. And there we go. So let's go fly up and we'll get an idea of what we're dealing with. Or my computer will die a hideous, hideous death. I think we're leading towards my computer dying a hideous death soon. But you can now kind of get an idea of the extent that we are dealing with here. There is a ton in this asset pack. Goes all the way over there. I bet you this is 20 square kilometers at the very, very least. So this is a new pack available for all Unreal Engine developers. I hope just the fly through was impressive enough to just showcase what a cool pack this actually is. If you break it down in here, we've got a number of blueprint. Oh no, we have a single blueprint. We've got a number of meshes, obviously, that are being used here. So we got all the various different buildings we dealt with all across there. So you can see this is all kind of put together using modular pieces, of course. We've got the grounds that were being used, including a variety of rocks and debris and such are put on the ground. We have the flora, such as grasses and bushes. And over there, we've got a shrubbery. I got some ivory, and we've got a number of different trees here. Obviously, you can use all of these things together in your own game. And it's not going to look like asset flippy. This is just real world replication stuff. Here's all the road pieces, the tiles that went together to make road stuff. There's the bridges that went together to make everything. There's just a huge amount of content in here. And speaking of which, this thing is ginormous. As I mentioned, and this is not hyperbole, this took well over an hour for my computer to load. It's just a giant pack, just something to be aware of. So here you can see some details of it. It was released on, there's an announcement on Unreal Engine's blog. This actually was released a few days ago. Urban Pack is from the studio SilverTM. The city park environment collection contains everything you'd expect in a large outdoor environment, from winding trails to fun-filled playgrounds and quiet greens for the perfect picnic. So you can see here, all of these things are included. We all basically saw everything in action. Their lighting is a lot better than the default lighting I've seen so far. It contains over 500 meshes, 200 materials, and 300 textures. So free, completely free. So it's available up on the asset store. I want to go ahead and grab it. Just go ahead and basically grab it. You just downloaded it. It is yours. It works in the two newest versions of the Unreal Engine. Just an absolute ton of stuff in here. We got 52 4K textures, 128 2K textures, an absolute ton of models here, all with automatically generated LOD. So we got 524 meshes in here, 341 textures in place. Just a huge, massive pack here. Now, the same guy that created this, SilverTM, he's been featured in the free Unity assets thing. That's the first Tuesday of every month. If you haven't caught on that, I cover those every single month. There's some really cool assets in there, and he's been featured in the past. So he's made a number of other different things. So which ones does he have? Let's see. The Science Laboratory was one of the previous ones. I don't think his was the subway, but there was another one that was featured as well. Oh, go on to page 2. So the guy has a number of high quality assets. In fact, he's actually been featured in a number of games. His assets were actually used in PUBG, for example, and some other really popular games as well. If you want to learn a little bit more about him, he does have a website. It's an insecure website, but as you can see here, his stuff has been used in PUBG, Conan, Code Vein, Arizona Sunshine, Call of Cthulhu, just Mordo, Mutant Road to Eden. So you know what? This is one of those things that you can't get all the time when it comes to Unity and Unreal Engine asset store stuff. People say, "Oh, this asset flips." There's a big difference between using assets in your game and asset flipping. Basically, if you put no effort into creating your game, it's probably an asset flip. But there are tons of legitimate uses, as you can see from this screen in front of you, for using these assets. Why would you hire an artist to make a tree when you can just get a tree and they look just as good in every environment as if you'd done the work yourself? And that's what these packs are perfect for. So this one is completely free. Now, you're going to get it every single time this kind of comes up. Same question, can I use this in X? Theoretically, yes, if you can get it out of Unreal Engine. The license really isn't that limiting in terms of what you can do. Once you've grabbed it, this one actually creates a new project. So that's once you've actually grabbed the asset, it will be in your library down here. So this one is called City something or other. So City Park, your options basically are create project. And you'll notice down here, it is 4.4 gigabytes installed on your machine. And then, of course, that's 4.4 additional gigabytes when you put it into your project. So this guy being installed on my computer is taking up close to 10 gigabytes right now. But again, I have to say, it's an impressive asset. It's really impressive, to be honest. So for you, Unreal Engine developers that might have been looking at some of the Unity coverage of late going, oh, why don't I get anything free? Well, you get free stuff all the time from Epic Games, and this is another one, a really high-quality pack, and I can see tons and tons and tons of uses for this one. One of the only downsides really is moving assets between projects in Unreal, it could definitely be easier because you're going to be looking at you got to open this project up, which is going to take you like an hour, and then you're going to have to pull the individual assets you need out to populate in your own game of choice, which can be a bit of a pain, but it can be done. And hey, everything you see here is free. Now, I do wish that this was more of a add to project as opposed to create a project and then pull what you want out of it kind of approach. I'm not sure why they took that actual approach, but at the end of the day, it is free. It is incredibly high quality, and it is for you, Unreal Engine developers. What do you think of this giveaway? What do you think of the ongoing giveaways that we keep getting from Epic Games in general? And what do you think of this particular asset? I got to say, I am really impressed with it. It's. I can definitely see a lot of uses for it, even if it is gigantic. All right, so that's it. End of the day. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.